Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, I send you out as sheep among wolves. I send you out as sheep among wolves. Call halal Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. Call halal Yimla, Alahayanawa, Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. And back with a quick lesson. But basically, the great persecution is coming amongst the Lord's people, man. To the Hebrew Israelites, there's great persecution that's coming to you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the 12 lost tribes of Israel, the Lord's chosen people. You see, there's great persecution coming, man. And yesterday, you had the FBI, the director of the FBI, Christopher Wray, I think that's his name. But basically, he was, saying that the terror alert in America is going, is spiraling out of control. And you've seen Joe Biden, who was just, unleashed and signed, I think it was an executive order with that the AI, the artificial intelligence, and then you also have all these migrants and stuff that's coming into the land of America here, and then right along with the war with the Palestinians and the Israelis, wars ramping up, it's and this is just the beginning of sorrows, man, because this thing is gonna spiral, it's gonna get so violent, but at the end of the day, this word, this Bible, the Lord's word is the biggest threat to Esau Edom, the so-called white man, and his kingdom. This Bible, the words of Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, the Savior, the Deliverer. His words are the biggest threat to Esau Edom and his kingdom. And a lot of people, starting with 2/3 of our own people, they can't understand this, man. They don't believe the prophecies and telling them about there's great persecution coming, to the Lord's people. And some of them, they don't even believe that they're Israelites. And you have all different forms of pretending and going against the Lord's word and being non-believers. You see, but matter of fact, let me go here. I don't want to make this too long. Just a quick hit through the power and the spirit of YAHAWAHSHI. But let me go here. 1 Corinthians 2 and 14. 1 Corinthians 2 and 14, and it reads, it says, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Lord. It says, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. See, it says, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the Lord, the Spirit of the Lord, for they are foolishness unto him. And this spirit, the Spirit is not no sweat jacket or some type of t-shirt where you can just put it on. The Spirit has to be in you. It has to be in you, not on you. This thing is highly spiritual. Matter of fact, let me go here. And people can't understand, they can't understand these starting with 2/3 of our people. They can't understand this. When we're, like I said, warning you about the prophecies, the things that are about to take place. You can't. It's foolishness unto you. It sounds stupid when we're trying to tell our people, and even amongst the other nations, when we're telling you that those are the Elohim, those are the angels that are in those so-called UFOs. It sounds foolishness unto them. It sounds stupid. It sounds stupid when we're trying to explain to a good majority of our people about the spiritual power that's coming to some of the elect in this end time. It sounds stupid. It sounds foolishness. It sounds stupid. It sounds foolishness when we're telling our people, you Israelites, that we are the Lord's chosen people. We fit the prophecies. We our spirit bear witness with the scriptures, and the other nations are enemy unto the Lord. It sounds foolish. It sounds stupid. They can't receive it because they don't have the spirit. You see? Let me go here. It says they don't like it. They don't want to hear that, man. Matthew 10 and 16. Matthew 10 and 16, it says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. See? Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. I'll read it one more time. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. And this is what we're supposed to do. We're being harmless as doves. You have a lot of agent provocateurs that are amongst the Hebrew Israelites. They sold YAHAWAHSHI out, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His own people sold him out. He had spies and agents among him, and they sold him out for speaking the truth, for being righteous, man. And it's the same thing in this end time, that are causing confusion and corrupting, our people, man. We're not going out there and trying to pick fights and fight people and stuff like that. We're not trying to do that. We're harmless as doves. We don't need to, we're not using no weapons, no guns, no knives, none of that. We're just reading the scriptures. That's all we're doing, teaching the Bible to the elect, because the elect is going to hear this word and they're going to do it. We don't need to do nothing else. The Lord said, have patience and vengeance is mine. The Lord, through the Spirit, we see what the Lord is doing. It's war, it's chaos. He's gathering his elect, and he's through the Spirit, he's doing all of this, man. He's doing it all. The Lord is doing all of this. This is spiritual. We don't got it. The real servants understand that, man. That we don't need no guns, no knives, and all that trying to protest. We don't need to do none of that. Just teach the word. Just teach these words to the elect of the tribes. That's all we got to do. And the Lord He's going to fight for us, man. This thing is spiritual, but our people, 2/3 of our people cannot understand this. They just don't. They want to get carnal and try to use guns and weapons and stuff. And that's not what the Lord said to do. That's not what the Lord said to do. So the real servants are they're sheep in the midst of wolves, and they're being wise as serpents and harmless as doves. You got to watch in this end time how you move, being wise, man, in your movements and who you're dealing with and stuff like that. See? And they didn't like that about YAHAWAHSHI. YAHAWAHSHI is Mr. Perfect, man, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. He is the ultimate Judite. This is who you are supposed to follow and walk after. He's telling you what to do and how to be. But you have Jake, man, they don't fucking understand this. This is a big joke. So the real servants understand this, man, to be, we're sheep in the midst of wolves, because these wolves, these are these wicked, corrupted Israelites, and even to the other nations. They don't want to hear this word. They don't want to hear the truth, man, to be holy and righteous, man. They don't want to hear it. They want to hear about vanity and violence and crime. They want to hear about other stuff. They don't want to hear about the truth, man. It says 17. It says, but beware of men. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. Yeah, they're coming to arrest. At the end of the day, they're coming to arrest the Hebrew Israelites for speaking this word. And they really coming after the elect, because the elect is they're doing thus saith the Lord. We're not, and Lord willing, I'm part of the hopeful elect. Baba Kusha, Baba Kusha, Baba Kusha. But the harmless as doves and wise as serpents and being a sheep, that's not indulging in none of these protests. We're not indulging in no violence, no crime, no weapons. We're just teaching the words of the Lord. That's all we're doing, and staying out the way from everything, man. And we're just praying and watching, because the Lord is speeding up the time on things, and you can see what's going on. He's doing just like how he said in Matthew the 24th chapter. But they're coming to arrest. They're coming after Israel, you Israelites, man. It says, hey, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. It says, so you need to beware of men, that out there on the highways and hedges and in their community, and even Esau, they watching and they coming. Esau gonna get physical. Because it tell you in Revelation chapter 2, that they're going to put hands on you and then cast you in prison. And you shall have tribulation 10 days. That 10 days is not 10 days. It can't be, but it's a period of time. You might be in there a year in prison, or 2 years. Some of us are going to be put to death for the name of the Lord, and thrown in prison for the Lord's sake. But the Lord is going to put the Spirit on his elect to endure all of this. And you have to believe that. It says 18, and ye shall be brought before king, or Salakia, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. 19, it says, but when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. So the Lord is going to put his words in our mouth. He going to give us the right words to say. We ain't got a plan or nothing. Just the Lord going to put the Spirit on us to endure, and what to say, and what he going to put us through. And we going to be able to withstand it too. It says 20, for it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit. See, for it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. So the Lord gonna put his words in our mouth, man. You see, and we're going to tell them governors and kings, we're going to let them know about what exactly the Lord said. By thy words thou shalt be justified, by thy words thou shalt be condemned, for an example. Them saying all this stuff and accusing us, and, because it's false flags coming to you Hebrew Israelites, man. It's coming towards us. They're going to set up these other nations, and Esau, Edom. They got false flags to accuse you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians for speaking this word, speaking this truth. There is a lot of trickery and false accusements and stuff like that. All this is coming. It says 21. It says, and the brother shall deliver up the brother to death. This is where it's going to go. The ultimate betrayal coming. It says, and the brother shall deliver up the brother to death. It says, and the father, the child, your brothers and sisters going to turn against you. And this is going to be those that are serving the Lord. And you got your own dad, your own father put their own kid to death or give him up. They're going to have ultimate betrayal coming, especially when the food gets low, and the MOTB, the mark, where no man can buy or sell. Because you're going to have families They'll come and they're going to say, well, I'm not taking that. And then you're going to say, you're going to have the mom or the dad say, we're taking it. You're supposed to be taking that. And it's going to cause huge division. And Esau also going to come in to where, you know, those that don't want to take it, you know, you could be put to death or thrown in prison. This is where it's going to go. This is where it's going to go. It says, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. See, your own children is going to give you up in this time and cause you to be put to death, because this is where it's going to go to. You either go in this new beast system, you're gonna get down with them, or you're gonna have to suffer for the Lord. See, that hour of temptation. This is coming. 22. I'll close out with this. 22. It says, and ye shall be hated. See? And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. See? And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endure to the end shall be saved. See? So you're going to have to, you know, you're going to have a major betrayal. You know, the nation's gonna hate you, you know, for BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. You know, you're gonna be hated for the Lord, man. And he told you, the Lord told you, the servant isn't greater than his master. You see, they persecuted me, they will persecute you. Shalom.